Hello and welcome to episode 22. Still working on this AE system. As you can see, I just grabbed some of that stuff to toss into the AE system. I need to actually get this cleared up so it's a little bit better. And going to kill this skeleton. Okay. Actually, the reason why I'm out here is I've noticed that this system here is not working out the way I want it to. And let me toss these back in here. Boom, boom. Okay, there we go. So I've dug a nice little trench underneath my base, hoping to run some AE cabling over to here. And I will be placing this all along the way that I have already. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, that's my wall. And I will be covering it up with facades. I do have some of the stone facades in my inventory. Normally what I'm burying won't be under the stone facades, but I'm going to have to take out this thermal expansion way of doing this. Also thinking of getting rid of this void chest here. I'll hit the wrong button. And that's why I brought the storage buses with me. Let me knock this out here. See, all this right here was sitting here waiting to go into the system. Let me pick up some of this stuff here. See if we can get this cleaned up a little bit. There we go. There we go. And I still haven't gotten my main chest hook up from up here down to my storage yet, but I will be doing that. Here. I did already add a crafting terminal to up here. I did need this. Let's see here. I need some of these cables here. Okay. I've got it processing, making me some cables. And like I said, I'm going to be working on making sure this all looks so nice. But what I want to do is add ME storage buses to this right here. I'm going to attach it underneath here. Let's get some cleaned up inventory here. Just need one of each of these. And we will make sure that this knows that only the oak wood can go in here. Apples can go into here. And saplings can go into here. With those three there, the reason why I did that is if I didn't do that, say for some odd reason like the apples get empty here, which will happen, trust me on this, when the system looks for a place to put something, it won't stick it into that barrel. Let me keep adding these cables over here real quick. Let's see. One short. Always the case, isn't it? And let me also double check the wood in this system before it gets too far. Yeah, I want to grab all that wood. Can just toss this stuff up in here real quick. And we'll type wood. There we go. And we'll make sure to put that into the barrel. But let's see here. Oh yeah, the cables. I swore I would have enough cables by now, and I misplaced a piece of wood. Don't have my axe on me. I know I said I had something interesting to show you guys with that system. Trust me on this. This is part of what I had in mind. It's actually first connecting this here. Now, we know that we wiped out the oak wood in here, so let's type wood real quick. Okay. Oh yeah. Forgot to finish hooking this up right here. There we go. Now, if we come over here to the system, we can type wood. Oh, no need to. As you can see here, we've got all that wood. And if we toss this in to the system now, it'll take it right to that storage. I'll show you real quick. See right there, 85. Alright. I'll get some facades out and yeah, let me get out the right facades and I'll show you how to use these real quick. Alright. You just place them right on there and they'll cover them up. If you notice with Walla up there in the center, the tip still shows the cable instead of like stone bricks or stone facades. I actually like that. It is a good thing. It will help keep that quite organized. One thing I am wanting to do here is bring the cable out to about here, come all the way over, access this as well with an import bus. But figure you guys don't need to see me do that real quick on screen. And let me grab some more cables here real quick. I actually have my system making up a couple stacks of that. Come in here real quick and show you. It's almost done making another stack. It's needing nether quartz dust and it should know how to make it. And so I don't break any of the cables, I'll just dig down underneath here. Alright. We need a basic import bus and a basic export bus for this. We will no longer be needing this barrel here. Or this barrel here. I'll show you why here in just a second. Place the basic import bus, which will import back into the system. And 3. Oh. And the basic export bus, which we'll have to make sure it's configured to the right direction. And we can set one item in a basic export bus. We'll just set oak. It doesn't need to be a precision one. The reason why is it's not going to burn through this fast enough to need to set it at a stack at a time. Where is it? 5, there we go. Set a cable there. Import. And an export. Set the export on this one to the same. And we'll connect that right there, and you noticed it's pulling the charcoal right into the system now. And I'm wondering where that Enderman's at. So now with that on the AE system, all we need to do is do something with the creosote oil. I'll figure up making a tank down in the storage room for it and take care of that part. So now we need to get the apples to actually making sure no water came in on me. Want to get the apples to come down, well, the apples and the saplings to come down here to this system. So let me clear up this system. What was backing it up was all those oak saplings there. And, okay, yeah, I figured up what I'm going to have to do here. I'll show you what I'm going to do with this here after I get it done. And we just set a basic import. Oh, don't have import bus. So let me get the stuff I need for the next part, and I'll be right back. And welcome back. Okay, going to attach these basic imports right here. I'm going to tell it that it can only export apples into this. As you can see, it's squeezing them, and so it's actually doing its job and getting the apples from outside to in here a little bit quicker. It doesn't need to be precision. The reason why is The farm doesn't seem to produce enough apples yet. I need to work on that. Next one, we're going to place a basic here. Tell it can only export these oak saplings. And there we go. And let me cover that back up here. Alright, I don't need those saplings anymore in my inventory. Got that automated now. I'll cover this up off camera, probably between episodes. And now it's time to show you guys, and I will be attaching an export bus right here to this one. Make sure that stays full of oak logs now. That's not working. So don't worry, I'll still be using tesseracts here in the near future. But I need Well, these are some of the items that I'm not going to be needing more than, well, 64 of. Well, 64 stacks of, that is. All they're doing right now is just taking up space. So I'm going to bring them all. Come on, go down the hallway. There we go. We're going to bring them all down here to this area. Set each one up with a storage bus, like so. We're going to make sure that the storage bus knows only to store whatever item is in it into there. So I'm going to be carrying all these down here and working on setting them up, make sure they're ready, and make sure to get all of the items if they're in here, like dirt. Yeah, got a small little bit of dirt. Put away properly, and I'll be back with you right after I get done with that. Okay, now let's see about this import bus. Setting it up here real quick, and just gonna have to run some cables. Gonna go, well, more through my floor upstairs. Right now I am standing on my redstone cables. Just thought I'd let you guys know that. Alright, and we should start seeing this going up. Every time that hisses, it means it's made more stone, or more charcoal. Alright, it looks like a regular one will work here. Let me see about getting this cleaned up here. Get all these cables cleaned up real quick, and then I will be right back. Alright, and just adding this to the AE system now, so oh, wrong button. So I can get the peaches out of here and toss them into the squeezer down below. So those have more power. But I also wanted to add a import bus on here so we can import fertilizers. Just need a basic just need a basic import bus to get the peaches out. As you can see, they're coming out quite nicely. And I want to make an advanced export bus, which is just a basic, with a basic processor, makes it a precision. Let's see here. Active without signal, active with signal. Always active. Move single, move stack. Move single item / craft. That's what we want. We want fertilizer marked for that. So I did have some fertilizer in my hand, so now I will craft it whenever I need it and move the peaches right into the inventory. Now I just need to be careful and go back down there, and I'm taking the shortcut method. Back into here. Let's see here. I want to go grab the peaches out of here, or at least one. And let's see here. Apples. I don't have no basic apples. Oh, I should have kept one. Help if I go the right way. Alright, and now I need to break that. Make it a precision. We'll set that there. We'll change this to stack of items at a time, and we'll set it to peaches. We'll add apples to it later. And right there, now it will start squeezing them, processing, turning them into juice. And I've been burning through a lot of ethanol, so hopefully this will help keep up the process here a little bit better than what I had down here. And there's the nuclear reactor. As we can see here, the MFE is keeping up. So that's a good thing. Welcome. Sorry about that. Got a slight bit of indigestion from last night's dinner. We'll see. Ah, yes, we finally do have apples in here. So we'll go back down here. Add apples. And now, whenever it makes apples or has apples in the system or peaches, it'll do it immediately. So now I think this is a fully self-operational item. Thought I saw a spider there for a second. The only thing I need to do now is get this onto the AE system. I'll figure out how I want to do that. But first, I have all of these barrels with, well, random stuff: obsidian, coal, apatite, sulfur, dirt, stone dust, and cobble. If you noticed, I did remove the cobble gin that I had up there. I have another way of making cobble gin, so I'm not worried about that anymore. I am, however, going to look at this type of stuff and think about what I want to do with these. So once I get done with dealing with these, I will be right back once I figure out, that is. Alright, I think I have figured out what I want to do with the thunderstorm outside. No, extra items that I'm going to be getting. Let's see here if I can get this set up right. Set that up and set this to recyclable, and we want it to send and receive items on this channel. Change the frequency to 2, add that, and now let's see here. And we want to place it like this. Take that torch off the wall real quick. We'll place one here and one up top here. Set one here and one here. And let's, till we're know for sure if this is gonna work, we'll set a chest here. Wow, that is a really loud thunderstorm. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to access that chest. Alright, let me get this first set up, and I'll be back to show you how I have it set up and explain it. Alright, I'm setting up some item filters right here real quick on this tesseract. Have the idea here of what I want to do. Okay, that should be like that. And I want to set very tight quarters. A chest there where it cannot send out, or yeah, we want it to receive on that side. Ooh, I'm gonna have to open up the wall a little bit more and figure out where that skeleton's coming from. Let's see here. I will set this up. We'll make this the send one, and we don't want scrap to come out of here. Yeah, blacklist it. And there. And we add a storage bus to this. Oh wow, that's interesting. Like this a couple of times, and it should now store the scrap. If we come over here and look at this We should not see scrap in here. And we hook it up with a couple wires. Show you what I need to do here. There, we should see scrap now. Yep. Now I need to take one of each of these items out of here. And one of these scraps. And set it up like this. We want bidirectional. We want it to accept only. Gonna do partition, but we should set this to 2. Yeah. Alright, we want scrap. We want stone dust, sulfur, dirt, piece of cobble, obsidian. Let's see here, there is 8 of these. What am I forgetting? Appetite. Should be 9 items. 1, 2, 3, 4. Missing 1 item. Oh, gravel. There we go. If we get any excess, it should overflow into this chest here. Alright. Now let's see if this will actually work here. We'll move this guy with the grab gun. And give him a few whacks. There we should go. Okay, once that's full, we should start seeing come into here. Yep. And this cannot send anymore. Make sure I got the one downstairs hooked up, right? Should be working. I think I might have overflowed the system here. Yeah, that's set to 2. And we should have this one set to 1. Or 2 as well. Yep. I might have to find another way to get the scrap out of the system. Yeah, let me... Oh. See here. What the issue might be with this. Yeah, all this cobble was trying to come back into the system. Yeah, that was set on receiving mode. It should be set on send and receive. I can hear it running downstairs now. Let's see here. That was what the issue was. I forgot to mark it as send and receive. Ah. Doesn't really hurt to have that loop there. It just... There we go. Double check down here to make sure it's still producing scrap right. And if it is, I think this is a good time to wrap things up. Yeah, it's still producing scrap. I might add some overclockers to it. Speed things up in here. Might drain out a lot of excess EU. So, until next time, later Gators.